G'day everybody and welcome to this week's edition of CAW Thursday Night Anarchy. I am your lead commentator, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway, and tonight we are coming to you live from Minehead, England. I hope I said that right because I actually want to escape this country alive. But either way, we've got a top show tonight. And we're going to be starting off with a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules elimination match. In this match we have Sonya Blade, the Dragon Lady, Nurse Banshee and Melissa Irwing from the NWOW. Considering how dangerous these types of matches are, well, I hope it doesn't happen, but more than likely an injury might happen. But like I said, I hope it doesn't happen. Loading screens, they are our best friends. Alright. The following contest is your opening match of the evening. It is scheduled for as a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules elimination match. Introducing first, from Yamaguchi, Japan, she is the Dragon Lady! Oh, Dragon Lady, you can tell she's absolutely confident. She's going to have to be, considering the match she's in at the Breaking the Bank pay-per-view. She's one of the 8 participants in the women's Breaking the Bank match. I think this is her first appearance in that match. I don't know, I couldn't exactly 100% tell you. I'd have to have a look back at all the cards, and I honestly can't be bothered doing that. And I really hate this bit she's about to do, because I think she's going to set the roof on fire. Oh, bloody hell. I can't believe Bush Ranger actually lets her do that. And in case you're wondering, she drops that in a bucket of water, which is waiting for her out there. Alright, and now, introducing the next competitor in this match. From parts unknown, she is the demonic healer, Nurse Banshee! Yeah, from parts unknown. We all know where she's from, it's obvious. But you want to be brave enough to actually try to tell her that? I'm not. You know, that mask she's wearing actually doesn't just protect her from germs, it actually protects her, it actually protects the rest of us. It's magically charmed to muffle out any Banshee screams she does. Yeah, she may not be a full Banshee, but she can do the scream. So she wears that mask to protect the rest of us. Well, our eardrums at least. And because we don't want to see what's under it. And now, introducing the next competitor in this match. From Austin, Texas in Earthrealm, this is General Sonya Blade! And Sonya Blade is a former Breaking the Bank case holder / champion. She actually successfully cashed in, which is not 100% guarantee in the CAW. I mean, people have tried and people have failed. I think we basically have a 50-50 percentile with that one. Unlike WWE with their Money in the Bank, which has an 80% success rate, 87% success rate, I'm sorry. But like I said, in CAW, it's no guarantee. And now introducing the final competitor in this match. She is from Ponyville. She is the leader of the Punk Rage Sisters and representing the NWOW. She is the oftentimes kind of silly. This is Melissa Earwing. You know what I mean by often silly? I swear to whatever god that you follow, she is a few bricks short of a house. I mean, I once see her take a ring into the match. A ladder into the match, thinking it was a ladder match, but it was a friggin' battle royal. And no, Ranger, don't give me that look. I have not been drinking yet. But I am going to the pub as soon as this show's over. Don't give me that smug look. We all know who you're going out with, Bruce. Shut it, Ranger. Alright, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And Nurse Banshee tosses Melissa into the corner and elbow strike. Well, a hammerlock spine buster from the Dragon Lady to Sonya Blade. Now, for 3 of these women, this is just an opportunity to try to get a bonus match at the Breaking the Bank. But for the Dragon Lady, it's just, a warm-up. 1, 2. Remember, this is elimination rules. Once you're pinned or submitted, you have to leave and go back to the showers. Or in Nurse Banshee's case, go back to the medical room. After you have a shower. And standing moonsault. And Sonya Blade blocked that knee, but didn't block the elbow. And hammerlock suplex. And looks like Nurse Banshee was attempting a suplex, but Melissa gives her a German suplex for a... Well, just gave her a German suplex. Hip toss takedown. Effort, I was trying to say. And DDT. And Melissa tried to do a springboard leg drop, but Dragon Lady saw it coming. Elbow strike. And Sonya Blade back in the ring. And looks like she just said to Dragon Lady to double team her. And double flapjack. And punch to the side of the head. And oh, that's why Sonya did that. She wanted the Dragon Lady to herself. And Dragon Lady rolls out of the ring to catch a breather. Well, Sonya Blade in the corner, and she just got the attention of Nurse Banshee. And Nurse Banshee ties Sonya Blade to the Tree of Woe. But Sonya quickly got out of it. Leg trip takedown and Goomba stomp on the chest. And Sonya Blade keeps getting the attention of Nurse Banshee. Kick to the side of the head, kick, slap to the chest. And flatliner. Attempted clothesline, but Banshee saw it coming. And standing moonsault. Flatliner. Gone for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. And Sonya Blade is pinning the Dragon Lady. Come on, ref. Wakey, wakey. 1, 2. Kick out. And code breaker from Melissa to Nurse Banshee. And again, the ref didn't notice. 1, 2. Kick out. If the ref noticed a split second earlier, maybe Nurse Banshee would have been eliminated. And elbow strike. Kick to the side of the head from Sonya to the Dragon. Slap to the face. For those of you who actually are unaware, the Dragon Lady is a 2,000-year-old Eastern dragon. She just takes human form and limits her power on purpose so she can give whoever she's fighting a decent chance. Apparently, she told me once that she actually has the power to cause Armageddon, but she'd rather not do that. And Michinoku driver. Knee to the side of the face, or to the jaw, and Dragon Lady's up. She's just staring into the ring and, well, decides to get back into the ring. Sling blade. And gone for the pinfall. 1, 2. As Sonya Blade gets up. And Dragon Lady taunting to the crowd. In this kind of match, that's not a good idea because you have to keep your head on the swivel. And Sonya tried to stop Melissa, but ended up copping a rocket dropper from the top rope. 1, 2, kick out. And it looks like Dragon Lady was attempting to do something, but Banshee saw it coming. And Irish whip. Dragon Lady stopped herself from hitting the ropes. Shot to the chest. And the rocket dropper, or the famouser. 1, 2, 3. Dragon Lady has been eliminated. Front drop kick. Elbow strike to the forehead and flatliner. And Nurse Banshee's not done yet. Looks like she's going to go for something else, but no, she hits the famouser. I think that's a finisher. 1, 2, 3. Sonya Blade has been eliminated. So now we're down to Melissa Earwing and the and Nurse Banshee. Oh, it's pinfalls anywhere. If it wasn't, the ref would have stayed in the ring. And slamming Melissa's head into the mat. And now punching the side of her head. Well, Dragon Lady. Nurse Banshee may know how to heal you, but she also knows what parts hurt the most when struck. And she's just waiting for Melissa to get into the ring, and Irish whip, and the ref got in the way. Knee strike to the midsection. Step up enziguri. Stomp on the wrist. And pulling back on the jaw, and is she going to make Melissa tap, snap, or nap? No, Melissa quickly gets out of it. And Dragon Lady with an exploder. Sorry, not Dragon Lady, Nurse Banshee. What the hell is wrong with me? 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Melissa Earwing has been eliminated. Good opening contest, but it went a bit too quick for my liking. Let's take a look at the replays, and as you can see, this was a hell of a match. And that I thought would have eliminated Nurse Banshee, but well, the ref wasn't on the ball then. But let's get the official word. Here's your winner, the demonic healer, Nurse Banshee. And you can see in the look of Banshee's face, she's absolutely, ticked. I don't know why, she just won the match. Whoops, not that one. Yeah, the next, I have to throw this up because now that CAW doesn't advertise who's wrestling every show, well, gonna keep it a surprise because of the way the game's set up. But now we're going to Violence versus Peter Gunn. Now I know the teleprompter there won't say it, but this is going to be a match known as First Blood. Basically, to win the match, you have to make your opponent bleed. That's it. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. Just make your opponent bleed. And Violence and Peter Gunn. This is going to be an absolute hell of a match. The following contest is scheduled as a First Blood match, where to win the match, you have to make your opponent bleed. Introducing first. Violence really likes to take his time with this entrance, doesn't he? Here he comes. From Chroma City, he is known as Walking Armageddon, the ultimate hardcore, but he also wants to be known as the king of the super heavyweights. But you know him better as Violence. I don't know where he comes up with the title of the king of the super heavyweights, considering, well, he hasn't held the CAW super heavyweight championship yet. Well, even though he just introduced that champion and we've only had one champion, Violence was close to winning it at the Super Heavyweight Clash. But I don't think Violence's attention is actually on the Super Heavyweight Championship right now. He's one of the competitors in the Breaking the Bank ladder match. Unironically, he's the biggest one in that match. And normally, the huge guys have the advantage in those types of matches, if the ladder can actually hold their weight. And yes, a couple of times in WWE, the Big Show introduced a custom ladder that he could climb. If you have the WWE Network or Peacock, look it up. You'll be impressed about how big that ladder is. And introducing his opponent. From Edmond, Oklahoma, he is Peter the Machine Gunn. And Peter Gunn, the only titles he's actually held in CAW are the CAW Tag Team Championships. I'm pretty sure he's held the same titles in the YWL. Honestly surprised why XPWL hasn't even had a look at this guy. I mean, he's a fucking machine. But still, it's understandable. XPWL, as well as CAW, YWL, and WoW, and fucking So Real, only have a limited slot, so not every promotion can have wrestlers from every promotion, if you know what I mean. And just a reminder, this match is under First Blood rules. To win the match, you got to make your opponent bleed. It doesn't matter if it's a trickle or a full-blown cut. Any sign of red and the match is over. And if you haven't watched it, last week on the XPWL show, a wrestler actually made himself bleed by headbutting the turnbuckle. So that's going to make these types of matches interesting. Right, ref, ring the bell. Let's do this. And Violence has Peter Gunn up and body slam onto the turnbuckles and tosses him to the side. Picks him up and shot to the jaw. Nope, and looks like Violence is going to go for a choke slam, but Peter Gunn saw it coming. Headbutt. And the ref looking at Violence, not bleeding. And shot to the forehead. And Peter Gunn going for mounted punches. He's definitely trying to make Violence bleed. And trying to make him do it quick. Yet Peter Gunn's actually determined to win this match. Considering he's a former MMA fighter, he knows how to make you bleed. And Violence with an Irish whip to the ropes. Over the top rope onto the floor. And I have no idea why Violence is just standing there looking. I mean, think about it. No countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, no submissions. It can be done anywhere in the arena, but it looks like Violence just wants to prove himself and do it in the ring. And double underhook, suplex. And looks like he's trying to twist the head off the shoulders of Violence. As Violence gets up onto his feet and shot to the ribs. And now Violence is going to go for a choke slam. And nails it. And he's not done yet. Irish whip and... no, whatever he was planning, Peter Gunn got out of it. And chop block to behind the leg. And Peter Gunn with a shot to the forehead. He's determined. He wants to make Violence bleed. And Peter Gunn picks up Violence. And... German suplex. And he's holding on to it. Looks like we're going for a trip to Suplex City. And the third suplex, and he lets it go. And gut wrench, belly to belly suplex. And Peter Gunn, oh, he's gone for an armbar. And holding onto a leg as well. It doesn't matter if Violence taps right now. It's not going to count. And he gut wrenches a power bomb and forces Peter Gunn to let go. Shot to the midsection. Clothesline. A second clothesline. Kick to the mid. No, caught. And spinning back kick. Aiming for the leg. And he faked out a slap, but then went for a DDT. Kind of smart. I'm not going to say anything bad about Violence, but there's a stereotype that the bigger you are, the dumber you are, but I don't believe that most of the time. And bloody hell. And Violence picks up Peter Gunn, and on the shoulders, nope, Peter Gunn slips out of it. What I mean by that is, in my, more active wrestling days years ago before my injury, I was actually friends with a bloke who was about 7'5", and he was a member of Mensa. He was smart. One hell of a ring general too. And mounted punches, Violence blocks it, and elbow strike. Another elbow strike, not bleeding yet. And the crowd showing its disapproval of Peter Gunn's tactics. But in this type of match, it doesn't matter. And lock cocked and ready to explode, but didn't cause him to bleed. And Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Shot to the midsection. Knee strike, knee strike, knee strike, knee strike. Shot to the midsection. And Violence answers with his own shot to the midsection. Uppercut. On the shoulder and guillotine on the top rope. Shot to the midsection, kick to the chest. And now Violence with his own mounted punches. And that Peter Gunn still hasn't started bleeding yet. And a stomp on the elbow of Peter Gunn. Violence picks him up and tried to go for a collision, but Peter Gunn saw it coming. And now Peter Gunn is measuring up Violence again. And looks like he's going to go for it one more time. Lock, cocked, and ready to unload. Don't even think about making a joke out of that one. And now going for Suplex City again. I mean, someone might have to count how many German suplexes that Peter Gunn has delivered in this match so far. And looks like again he's going to go for the F5. Again, and Violence still is not bleeding. Stomp on the arm, stomp to the chest, kick to the chest, nope. Stomp on the ankle. It doesn't matter where you bleed, it has to be somewhere in the body. But normally you go for the forehead because that's where the most amount of blood flows. I don't know, just when you get cut on the forehead, that's where you bleed the most, I guess. And considering I saw a lot more of my blood than I ever want to see. Yeah, I know that feeling. And Peter Gunn couldn't hold up Violence. Violence picks him up and on the shoulders. And delivers his own version of the F5 to Peter Gunn. And now he's measuring up Peter Gunn. And a powerbomb. And he's going for the leg, but like I said, this type of match, that doesn't really matter. You have to make your opponent bleed. And now Violence going for the mounted punches. Elbow strike. Another one, and no, Peter Gunn still is not bleeding. Man, did they put silicone on their foreheads to make sure blood doesn't flow? Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Back in the old days, wrestlers used to cover themselves with petrol so they would slip out of submission holds. I mean, that kind of tactic is now forbidden for good, obvious reasons. And standing, overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Kidney shot, another kidney shot, and kick to the forehead. No, still not bleeding. And looks like Violence is going to play the slot machines. Nope, he's just going to bend back the fingers. Good strategy if you think about it for a normal match. And going for that one more time. Kick to the forehead, no, still not bleeding. I'm honestly surprised that neither one of these two have gotten out of the ring and grabbed a weapon yet. And double knee to the lower back. And again, he's going for it one more time. Kick to the forehead. And now bending back the fingers. And double knee to the lower back. Stomp on the ankle. Another stomp on the knee. Violence picks him up and a fake out. Slap to the slap, but then hits a DDT. Tried to go for a collision, but Peter Gunn saw it coming and got out of the way. And now again, Peter Gunn is measuring up Violence. Up on the shoulders, here it comes. F5. And not bleeding yet. Picks him up. And another trip to Suplex City. You know, actually a friend of mine went to Suplex City once, and he actually got me a souvenir. My friend went to Suplex City and all I got was this lousy keyring. It was actually the funniest thing I ever saw. F5. And going for mounted punches. He's going to make Violence bleed this time. Yes, he did. The ref calls for the bell. And that Peter Gunn looks exhausted. But let's take a look at the replays of this match, because that was a good back and forth match. Someone's going to have to watch the replay and count the German suplexes that happened. Production truck. Why is there a black on the screen? But let's get the official word. Here's your winner, Peter the Machine Gunn. And honestly, I don't think I want to be Peter Gunn when Violence catches up with him backstage, considering he'd be pissed off. And a 4-star match. I actually tend to agree with that one. It's a pretty good match. Now let's get ready for the next contest. And the next contest actually features someone who hasn't been seen this year yet in CAW, Pokemon Girl. I think she's been chomping at the bit, getting ready for a match, wanting to have a match quickly. And tonight she gets a chance against Katie J. Irwing. Her sister came close to winning a match earlier tonight. Let's see if she can. And considering Katie J seems to be having her own problems in NWOW. Speaking of which, time for my plugs. Which I'll do later. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. She is from Rhyme City. This is Pokemon Girl. And Pokemon Girl is actually is probably the most popular wrestler well amongst the kid demographics. I mean, I know for a fact that she is actually a favourite of Dusty Notes and True Blue's daughter Jazz. Well, besides her mother, Pokemon Girl would be her second favourite wrestler. Well, in the women's division anyway. And well, Pokemon Girl is obviously wearing a traditional Pikachu attire. And now, introducing her opponent. She is from Ponyville, representing the Punk Rage Sisters in NWOW. She is the hacker of the Punk Rage Sisters. This is Katie J. Earwing. Alright, time for my plugs. If you want to watch more wrestling action, tune in to Rakidna on YouTube or Rakadal on Twitch for XPWL. He streams first on Twitch, then he uploads later to YouTube. Tune in to Texan Gamer 13 on YouTube for YWL. And tune in to, well, Melissa Earwing's channel on YouTube after he uploads it, after his live on Twitch. Or Dazul, I think that's his username on Twitch. Either way, tune into that when you want to watch him live. Or So Real Wrestling on both Twitch and YouTube, same name. Okay, Pokemon Girl is ready. Melissa Earwing is ready. Right, ref, ring the bell. Let's do this, and if you excuse me, I've got to go to the announcer's room, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I see them both on the outside of the ring. And attempted move, but back elbow strike. And German suplex attempt, but Katie landed on her feet. Irish whip into the ring steps. Picks her up, and what's she going to do, Anne? Irish whip, but Pokemon Girl trips over the ring steps. Katie J gets back in the ring. And cockily taunts in the turnbuckle. Against someone like Pokemon Girl, doing that's a bad idea. I mean, she is one championship away from becoming a Triple Crowner. But she needs the tag team titles, and she hasn't found anyone in her words worthy enough to be a tag team partner. Back elbow strike and super kick attempt. Nope, missed. And T-bone suplex. And Pokemon Girl quickly gets back up on her feet as Katie J up on the ring on the turnbuckle. Slap to the chest. Slap to the face. I'm surprised Pokemon Girl didn't fling her off the top rope. And again, Katie J going to the top rope. And She attempted to toss her off, but Katie J saw it coming. Oh, Pokemon Girl caught her! Body slam. And leap up drop kick. Shot to the midsection. And a stomp. Knee stomp and dragon screw leg whip. The Pokemon Girl slams Katie J's back of the head to the mat. And Pokemon Girl going into the corner. No! Looks like Pokemon Girl is setting up Katie J for the gotta catch 'em all. Nails it. And goes straight for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. And Pokemon Girl asking the ref, are you sure that wasn't free? But either way, she gets back onto the kick to the midsection. Caught and Hurricanrana. And caught T-bone suplex. Pokemon Girl landed straight on her head. And whatever Katie J was thinking, Pokemon Girl did not let her even think about it. Up on the turnbuckles and Katie J stepped to the side. Knee to the side of the head. Field goal kick. And Katie J on the top rope. Shooting star press. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. And then Katie J screaming, you sure that wasn't free? Or maybe she was telling the ref to count faster. But I thought Katie J's not looking past this match, considering the problem she has in NWOW. And Pokemon Girl is not the kind of wrestler you want to be in the ring when you're looking past her. Because she knows how to take advantage. Knee to the midsection. Super kick. And uppercut. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. And Pokemon Girl saying, you sure that wasn't free? And now she's measuring up Katie J one more time. And now Pokemon Girl has got to catch them all. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. That was a good back and forth match. I hope those two shake hands either in the ring or backstage. That was a good match. And now let's take a look at the replays. And, well, that must have been something I missed because that's a spectacular move. And the Blue Thunder Bomb, I believe that's called. And super kicker followed by the uppercut. But let's get the official word. Here's your winner, Pokemon Girl. She looks absolutely exhausted, but she's still giving the fans a good show. Now that was a hell of a match. And 4 stars. I wasn't here for most of it, so I have no idea if I agree with that. But let's get ready for the next contest. And the next match will feature Mad Dog versus Oblivion. And this is actually the first time Mad Dog has actually been in a match in CAW as well. Well, on the 2K22 engine at least. The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first. He is from the open road. He is Mad Dog. And as you can obviously tell, Mad Dog is a biker. Now I know each country has their own biker laws about them wearing their vests. So I hope the local police doesn't bloody approach Mad Dog and take his colours. crowd not showing any love for Mad Dog right now. And now, introducing his opponent. He is from Chroma City. He is known as the Ashen Beast. This is Oblivion! Well, Violence lost his match earlier, but then that was a first blood match. That kind of match can go either way, but let's see if Oblivion can take out the biker. So CAW actually has 5 wrestlers from Chroma City. Chaos is from Chroma City as well, so she counts in that list. Oh, tune in. You should tune in to Rakidna's YouTube channel very soon, because his first pay-per-view under the 2K22 engine, which will be known as Sable Beach Slamfest, will be airing very soon. CAW will be sending 4 competitors over for a fatal 4-way match. Alright, Mad Dog is ready. Oh, Blue, what the fuck? What the fuck? Either way. Slapped away that punch, and Mad Dog saw that suplex coming and tries to go for a grip, and nope. Leg drop. Kick to the chest. Picks him up. And back over strike. A second one. And a third one. Shot to the midsection. Another one. And a third one. And just to let everyone know, next week will be the go-home show for CAW. Before breaking the bank. So wrestlers still have time to impress Bush Ranger for a bonus match. Leg drop. Elbow drop to the chest. And knee to the side of the head. Stomp on the arm. Bloody hell, that looked absolutely painful. And going for a second stomp on the arm. Not missed that one, and on the shoulders. What's Oblivion going to do here? Snake Eyes! Stomp to the midsection. And now trying to choke out Mad Dog. Stomp to the... and mounted stomps. Fish drop. Stomp to the... and looks like Oblivion with a Dominator. And looks like Oblivion is going to go to the top rope. Not exactly the best idea for wrestlers his size. Look up Sid Vicious leg break and you'll see. But there's exceptions, not rules for that. And he missed with a shoulder tackle. Picks up Mad Dog on the shoulders and guillotined on the top rope. Picks him up. Head face lock and a body slam. And now again he's gone for a gut wrench. Running power slam. And body splash. Missed. Shot to the midsection and a end of days from Mad Dog. 1, 2, kick out. And a stomp to the elbow, knee to the jaw. And Mad Dog thinking about something here, but Oblivion stops him with a leg sweep. And stomp on the arm. Body splash, this time he nailed it. A second body splash. Stomp on the arm. And now picks up Mad Dog, elbow strike to the midsection. And Irish whip to the turnbuckles. shot to the jaw, and going for those specialty punches. Those rapid punches. He's trying to get Mad Dog on the ground, and he did. Stomp to the midsection. Stomp to the midsection again, and a third time. I don't know who's more determined to win this match, Oblivion or Mad Dog. Kick to the midsection. And it looks like Mad Dog is going to go for the lash ride powerbomb. Not on the ropes! Not on the ropes! God damn it! And going for a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Okay, someone's going to have to take Oblivion to the medical room now, because Bush Ranger has actually put a block on that. And here's your winner, Mad Dog. As soon as Mad Dog hits the gorilla position, tell him I want to see him in my office now. Alright, Ranger. But Oblivion looks disappointed. He's going to have to go to the medical room, because that was a hard bloody slam on the ropes. And now it's time to go on to the next match. A Tornado Tag Extreme Rules Texas Tornado match. It's going to feature Brianna Kaze going 2-on-2 against Beautiful and Deadly. And this is actually the first time since we've relaunched that Brianna Kaze is actually teamed up together in CAW. Oh, hang on a second. Hey, Mad Dog. Ranger wants to talk to you in his office. Yeah, right now. I can only guess what's going to happen there, because Bush Ranger told Vangelico not to do that, and he basically made that issue to everyone in the locker room, and Mad Dog just broke it. Oh, that's not good. And the following contest is a Texas Tornado Extreme Rules match. Introducing first, from the pristine shores of Costa Rica and Tokyo, Japan, respectively, they are the Wind Warrior Kaze, Brianna Del Rey. They are Brianna Kaze. And Kaze and Brianna Del Rey actually have held tag team titles in several different wrestling promotions. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Brianna Kaze one day holds every tag team championships at least once in, well, XPWL, YWL, CAW, NWOW, and SoReal. And now introducing their opponents. From Parts Unknown and Stone Mountain, Georgia, respectively, they are the Femme Fatale Poison and Viper. They are Beautiful and Deadly. Now Viper, normally on her own, she's cold, she's calculating, she's vicious, and she's always thinking. But every time she's with Poison, she's a completely different creature. I have no idea how to describe it. And Poison, well, she's nicknamed the Femme Fatale for a reason. Well, Brianna Del Rey, I can see her from here. She does not look impressed with these two. Alright, Brianna Kaze is ready, and Beautiful and Deadly is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And looks like Poison and Viper were going straight for Kaze. I think they were both trying to go for the more deadlier of the bloody Brianna Kaze. If you think about it, Kaze trains as a ninja. She's trained in several different styles of ninjutsu and martial arts. Jawbreaker. I mean, hell's bells. I've seen her in the training room doing a lot of different katas with different weapons. And I see why she's called the Wind Warrior, because I've seen her use wind magic back there. But just to warm up. Kick to the midsection. And shot to the ribs, overhead punch, and kick to the side of the head. Well, Brianni Del Rey kicked Viper in the side of the head. And Kaze going for an armbar and, well, messing with the fingers of Poison. Double knee stomp to the lower back. And looks like Viper went after Kaze because Brianni rolled out of the ring for a breather, and so did Poison. And hip toss, and Poison still holding on. I meant Viper still holding on. Knee to the side of the head. Shot to the temple. Another shot to the temple. Stomp. Kick, core, and dragon screw leg whip. Stomp, and she missed that one. Punch to the side of the head. Back elbow strike. Kick to the midsection, and knee to the temple from the out and on the outside. Brianni Del Rey had tossed Poison into the turnbuckles. Knee from the top turnbuckle, and Kaze going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. And a knee to the arm. Kick between the shoulder blades. What was that, Ranger? Well, you actually want me to announce that. Alright. I've just been informed by Ranger on the headset that Mad Dog, due to delivering the power bomb onto the ropes, has been suspended from CAW for a month without pay, and has to pay for Oblivion's medical bills. 1, 2, kick out. Honestly, I think that's a bit harsh, but Ranger has been warning everyone, and I guess he wants to use Mad Dog as an example. Roundhouse kick to the midsection. And Shining Wizard. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and just broken up by Brianni Del Rey. Now, I know Brianni Del Rey can't just look past this match, considering she's going to be in the Money in the Bank, the Breaking the Bank ladder match, and baseball bat shot. Again. And another one. Kaze up. Running knee strike, but Viper blocked it. Speaking of Poison, kick to the midsection and slap to the face. Irish whip over the top rope onto the floor, while Viper gorilla press slams Kaze. Stomp to the forehead. Another stomp to the forehead. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. And how close was that one? And back on the outside, we can see Brianni just delivered a snap suplex to Poison. And Viper's messing with Kaze's mask. And Brianni quickly breaks it up. And Kaze just adjusted her mask. I don't think taking a ninja's mask is a good idea. And we just had synchronized DDTs from Poison and Viper. And Viper going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. And Poison had to do that explanation point to Brianni Del Rey. But let's take a look at the replays. That roundhouse kick, I thought that would have ended the match. Oh, same kick, mate. And going for the pinfall with the 1, 2. And that was the kick out there. The Shining Wizard. And I think that's where the match ended, with the 1, the 2, and no, it wasn't ending there, that's right. And the simultaneous DDT. But let's get the official word. Here are your winners. Poison, Viper, Beautiful, and Deadly. See what I mean by she's a completely different creature every time she's with Poison? I honestly don't understand it. But either way, decent match. Now it's time to get ready for the next match. And the next contest is an Extreme Rules triple threat match. It's going to be featuring Mr. Right, the former XPWL World Heavyweight Champion Texan Gamer, and Lucky Lance Walker. Now, only one of these three have a match at Breaking the Bank, and that's Mr. Right, because he's in the Breaking the Bank ladder match. I also want to quickly say that thanks to Jim Johnson for volunteering to commentate that match, considering, well, both me and Mark Wondersham are in that match. The following contest is a triple threat match under Extreme Rules. Introducing first, by now, seriously, if you do not know where he is from, then go buy a globe, get yourself the internet, or even look up an atlas, you uneducated piece of shit. He is the certified scout main, Texan. Still, seriously, you don't know where he's from. Really, what's the matter with you? But I think Texan just wants, you know, to get back on the mountain. But like Jesse Ventura once said, the wolf climbing the mountain is normally hungrier than the wolf sitting on top of it. So he's going to have to bloody get his hunger back if he wants to get back into the title picture in any promotion he's in. And now, introducing the next competitor in this match. Fuck! I still don't have his fucking whereabouts in my notes. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to him after the show so I can figure out where the fuck he's from. But either way, he's the ravishingly perfect Mr. Right! And Mr. Right, he's been chomping at the bit, apparently, to get a championship back. Yeah, championship. It's a vanity title, for fuck's sake. A championship that someone creates because they can't get their own title. I mean, the most famous example of that is Ted DiBiase with the $1 Million Championship. Booker T in Impact Wrestling with the Legends Championship. But doesn't matter. And now, introducing the final competitor in this match. He is from the other side of the tracks. He is Mr. Crack You in the Skull, Lucky Lance Walker! Talk about a time trip. I mean, the 60s cold. They want their greaser back. Was it 60s or the 50s with the greaser era? Oh, I don't know. That's way beyond my time. I have no idea. Excuse me, if Walker's actually been the same ever since he basically got destroyed by the Demon Racadol in that match. But either way, Texan's ready. Mr. Right is ready. And Lucky Lance Walker is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. European uppercut while Texan's adjusting his shoes. Seriously, you need to check your equipment before you get into the match. And double team. Lance Walker and Texan Gamer double teaming Mr. Right. These triple threat matches are basically, you have to keep your head on a swivel, because you have no idea if your opponents are going to work against you or work with you. And there's an example, as Lucky Lance Walker and Mr. Right with a double DDT. And Lance Walker trying to stretch the arm of Texan. And running neck snap. And Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Punch to the jaw. Kick to the midsection and overhead punch. Back elbow strike. Over the shoulders and a reverse DDT. Drop toe hold. And Texan rolls out of the ring. Headbutt. And Mr. Right with a stomp on the hand. Another stomp on the hand. A third stomp to the hand. And knee to the side of the head. I know he calls himself ravishingly perfect, but honestly, he does live up to that name. I can't deny that one. And again, Texan, for fuck's sake, adjust your gear before you go out there. So you don't have to keep doing that during the match. And Fisherman suit. Oh, why? That's going to be an insult. 2. Kick out. Almost beaten with your own finisher hold. You know, harsh. And again, he does it to Texan and right in front of Mr. Right, who looked pissed off about it. Picked up Lance Walker and DDT. And on the top rope, he forgot Mr. Right was there. He was aiming for Lance Walker, and Mr. Right jumps out of the ring. Springboard drop kick, and Mr. Right pulls out a ladder. Obviously, that's a message because he's going to be in the Breaking the Bank ladder match. Clothesline. The other two do not have a match at Breaking the Bank, but they could impress Ranger. And snap suplex. Picks him up, shot to the side of the head. And reverse DDT. And he's trying to claw at the forehead of Lance Walker and shot to the back. Back elbow strike. And cross arm. Electric chair drop into a pin combination. Mr. Right kicked out on one. Jawbreaker. And float over. DDT. And Irish whip to the ropes and collision. Shot to the face. Blocked that one. And Lance Walker on guillotine on the top rope. And he just noticed Texan standing there and went right for him. And tried to go for a backbreaker, but Texan landed on his feet. Backbreaker and neck breaker. And a takedown. Oh, Jesus. He landed face first onto that ladder. Clubbing blow. And elbow drop on the forearm. Kick to the top of the head. Super kick. And going for the pinfall. 1. And Lance Walker breaks it up. Shot to the jaw. Elbow strike. Slap to the chest. Kick to the midsection. Overhead punch. And picks him up. And a snap suplex. And it looks like Mr. Right was thinking perfect flex. But Texan picked up Lance Walker before he had a chance. Elbow to the jaw. And Lance Walker with a snap suplex. And Mr. Right rolls out of the ring. And paint brushing the forehead of Texan Gamer. And knee strike to the elbow. Kick to the top of the head. Discus forearm. Stomp to the arm. And looks like he was going to go for a curb stomp, but Texan saw it coming and hit him with a cutter. And Mr. Right Irish whips Lance Walker over the top rope, but not onto the floor. Stomp on the wrist. And looks like Mr. Right is going to go for a submission hold. A hammer lock into a face. Oh, that Lance Walker breaks it up quickly. German suplex. And Lance Walker telling the crowd to shut up. You know, as I just realised, this match is CAW versus YWL versus XPWL. A tri-branded match. And code breaker. And I think Mr. Right's been busted open. And another attempt at curb stomp, but Mr. Right saw it coming and hit him with a cutter. I think Mr. Right wants to use that ladder, but he just can't get to it. Yet he grabs it now, but probably too little too late. As Lance Walker body slams and flings him to the side. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. And Lance Walker surprised. And a ladder shot. And Texans bloody just set up the ladder. What was the point of that? And Mr. Right to the outside. Looks like he's grabbing something. And grabs a baseball bat. Code breaker. Followed by a German suplex. Kind of smart of Texan not going for the pinfall because Mr. Right's still out there. Drop kick, but he missed. Overhead punch. And Mr. Right's just staying out there. It's like he's just waiting. And stomp on the arm. And that's why he was waiting. He was waiting for someone to get out of the ring so he can hit him with the baseball bat as Lance Walker pulled out a kendo stick. And nope. Grabs the baseball bat and hits Mr. Right in the stomach with it. What is Texan doing? I think he got a bit dazed then. This is not a ladder match. It's a straight up triple threat match. Elbow strike, slap to the chest, kick to the midsection. And a snap suplex. Slammed his arm into the matted area and baseball shot. And another shot to the midsection. Your own baseball bat being used against you. Harsh. And Irish whip and right into the announce table. Now I know in XPWL, Mark Wondersham would be chucking a wobbly by now because, well, his house is basically underneath the announce table. Before you say anything, it's like a pocket dimension under there. I've never seen it, I've only heard about it. But it's like he lives in a McMansion under there. That's why he's kind of protective of it. And shot with the ladder. And Lance Walker takes it and hits Mr. Right with it himself. And sets it up. And he's dragging Mr. Right away from the ropes. Why is he dragging him away from the ropes? I mean, there's no rope break in this match, or is there? Slap to the chest. And Mr. Right with a perfect plex. 1, 2. Kick out. Hang on, just need to take a swig of Pepsi Max. Perfect plex. 1, 2. Kick out. And Mr. Right looked absolutely, you know, he could not believe that both wrestlers kicked out of the fisherman's suplex. And nails it one more time and bridges. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. If Lance Walker wasn't there, Mr. Right would have been the winner of this match. And DDT. Oh, he could have hit the head of that bloody hammer. And now Mr. Right measuring up Lance Walker. And Lance Walker saw that coming and just hit him in the stomach. Double chop to the stomach. And shot between the shoulder blades. The second shot to the shoulder blades. And he just lets Mr. Right fall down. And Texan rolls out of the ring. And he's going to grab another weapon. And pulls out a steel chair. Couple of stomps to the hand. Another one. And Texan now doing what Mr. Right did earlier. Just waiting. Kick to the side of the head. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2. And Texan just broke it up. Slap to the chest. And Irish whip to the turnbuckle. Back elbow strike. Slap to the face. And stun Scattergun! Scattergun, I meant. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. And now Texan is measuring up Mr. Right one more time for the scattergun. And Lance Walker just waking up out there, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, that was a triple threat match. From now on, have triple threat matches like that. But let's take a look at the replays. And the code breaker, I thought that could have been enough. And that, one of several fisherman suplexes. But let's get the official word. Here's your winner, Texan. And that was a hell of a match. Can't deny that one. And I agree with that star rating. That was definitely 5 stars. And now let's get to the semi-main event. As we see, Hanneke Fairhole is going up against the head of the CAW security, Lila Fausto. Now what's going on here is Lila Fausto was actually sick of Hanneke Fairhole constantly giving her the death glare because Lila Fausto was a reality warper. So I guess she's gonna have a match with Hanneke Fairhole tonight to try to beat some respect into her. But let's see how that goes. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. She is from Mobius, the Flying Puma, Hanneke Fairhole. I hope Hanneke knows what she's doing. I mean, unlike the reality warpers from the XPWL, Lila Fausto is actually more in tune with reality because of her order and chaos side. I mean, this is the way she described it to me. Her order side keeps it at bay, but her chaos side lets her have fun. So pretty much, yeah, you kind of don't want to mess with Lila Fausto, especially when she's in a playful mood. Or in a vicious mood. And someone get that guy a coffee. Crowd not exactly showing Hanneke any love. I mean, she's used to being, I'm used to hearing cheers for her, but her attitude lately. And now introducing her opponent. She is from the realm of order and the realm of chaos respectively. She is the head of the CAW security team, the daughter of chaos and order, Lila Fausto. And for those, if this is the first time you're seeing her, Lila Fausto is actually legitimately order and chaos. Her mother is the queen of the realm of order, and her father is the king of the realm of chaos. So she obviously has both styles in her. I have no idea why Bruce North... Okay. Did somebody slip a Mickey in my fucking Pepsi Max? I don't know why Bush Ranger hired Lilith as the head of security. Then who knows what goes through Ranger's mind. Okay, Hanako is ready. Lilith Fausto is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And going for chops, but no need of the midsection. And Northern Light suplex. Nope, she holds on to it and delivers another Northern Light suplex. Too close to the ropes. Ref calls a rope break. And Northern Lights. But she doesn't bridge or hold on to it that time. And Dragon Screw Leg Whip. Now Lilith Fausto and Hanukkah Fairhole both have matches at Breaking the Bank. So hopefully none of these two will be injured, because I don't know who's going to replace either one. Lilith Fausto has a shot at the International Women's Championship against Oni. And Hanukkah Fairhole is in the women's Breaking the Bank ladder match. And slams her face to the mat. And does it again. And now Hanako is going to the top rope. Elbow drop to the lower back. And goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. And Hanako shocked. And standing moonsault, but Lilith saw that coming and rolled out of the way. And blocked off the slap and spun her around. And slams her to the mat. And again, Hanako going to the top rope. Swanton bomb from the top rope. And picks her up, kick to the midsection, and going for the ace cutter. And going for the pinfall, and the ref calls rope break. And Hanako Irish whips Lilith into the turnbuckles. Elbow strike. And down she goes. Stomp to the midsection. Nope, kick to the midsection out of it. And the Edge-O-Matic. And Lilith going to the turnbuckles. Is she going to deliver it? Yes, the spear. 1, 2, kick out. And Lilith looks absolutely surprised that Hanako was able to kick out of the spear. And the crowd chanting, "This is wrestling." I tend to agree. She picks her up and nope. Jawbreaker. And down goes Lilith Fausto. Stomp. No, wild stomp. And knee strike to the forehead. And Lilith on the top rope. She's screaming at Hanako to get up while she stood straight up. Tried to go for a flying forearm from the top rope, but Hanako saw it coming and gave her a body slam. Leg drop from the top rope. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out. And Hanako again is going to the top rope. And Swanton bomb. That picks her up. Kick to the midsection. And ace cutter. And go straight for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. Lilith only just kicked out. And kick to the lower back. Slams her arm to the mat and kick between the shoulder blades. Standing moonsault, but Lilith moved out of the way. And Lilith with an Irish whip over the top rope onto the floor. And Lilith is just staring daggers at Hanukkah Fairhole right now. I mean, it looks like Lilith is fighting herself. Do I go out of the ring or... Oh, and she decided with a springboard drop kick from the top rope to the outside. Looks like she was struggling to listen to her order side or chaos side. But then she decided to listen to the chaos side. Flatliner. And Lilith picks up Hanako and Irish whip into the turnbuckles. And Lilith trying to scream at Hanako. She wants her back in the ring. She wants this match to end in the ring. Rolls out of the outside. Slap to the chest from Hanako. And Irish whip, and Lilith tripped over. And the ref said 2. And Irish whip, and Hanako tripped over. Elbow strike. And the ref count is up to 4. Those two better get back in the ring. Kick to the midsection, elbow strike. Shot to the midsection, elbow strike. And Hanako on the safety rails. And German suplex on the safety rails. That looked like it hurt. And Lilith picks up Hanako and quickly gets back in the ring while Hanako shakes off the cobwebs. And Lilith a bit cocky right now. And no, Edge-o-matic. Elbow drop. And Lilith again going to the turnbuckles. I think for the second time tonight she's going to deliver the spear and nails it. Straight into the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. And why you say a move? So let's take a look at the replays of this match. Nope, no replays, alright. Here is your winner, the daughter of Chaos and Order, Lilith Fausto. And Hanako has a disappointed look on her face. Or maybe that's another kind of look. I don't know what that is. Shouldn't be too disappointed. That was a good match. I mean, hell, the teleprompter said it's worth 4 stars. Now, if you excuse me before we start the main event, I do need to use the announcer's room very, very quickly. So we'll be right back again. No, it's actually Order and Chaos. Yeah, the first one. And sorry about that. Now we're on to the main event. Earlier tonight, the Shepherd was given the all clear for a match by Nurse Banshee, but he's going one-on-one against D71092. Now, I honestly hope the Shepherd doesn't get re-injured in this match, but then he basically has the Shaman Baron Vars constantly on his back. It's like they're both ignoring the Inverted Shadow who's in that triple threat match, okay? And, oh, come on! And the Shepherd just got attacked from behind by Baron Vars. I don't think D looked happy about it, but now he's smiling. Looks like he's going to be in for an easy match. And the ref just asked the Shepherd, do you want to fight? And the Shepherd just nodded. And now the ref just rung the bell, and now the one-on-one match is about to start. Gut wrench over the... Just a gut wrench suplex. And clothesline. And a wild stomp missed, and back body drop. While the Shepherd's going to the top rope. He's trying to go for a shoulder tackle. And T-bone suplex. No, wait, that's not a T-bone suplex. That was a pump handle suplex. Leg sweep takedown. Slap, elbow strike to the forehead. And takes D to the ropes. And shot between the shoulder blades. A second one. And he just lets D fall on the third one. Attempted stomp, but D rolled out of the way. Hard clothesline. And going for mounted punches. Elbow strike. Another elbow strike. I think the SCP Foundation must have sent D to try to capture the Shepherd. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. And going for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. And on the shoulders, elbow strike. Another elbow strike. And a third elbow strike. And Shepherd with a one-arm choke slam. And snake eyes. He rolled the dice and it came up snake eyes. Sit on bomb. Picks him up. And looks like he's going to go for another one-arm choke slam. And stomp on the arm. Now wrenching back on the neck and the jaw of D, and D quickly got at him. Kick to the midsection. Neck breaker. Missed that one, and on the shoulders, and bloody hell, that was painful looking, the electric chair drop. And now D with a power bomb. Oh, he wasn't deliberately aiming for the ropes, so Ranger? Yeah, Ranger said he wasn't deliberately aiming for it. It just happened. Picks him up, and looks like he's going to go for a choke slam himself. Nope, back elbow strike. And Shepherd grabbed. And a shot to the midsection. Put a lot of force into that one. He made D leave his feet. And Uranagi. Shot to the face. And nope. On the shoulders. What's D going to do here? And roll the dice. Snake eyes. And I don't know if you consider this match fair or not, considering the Shepherd was attacked before the bell. Stomp on the arm. And another stomp on the arm. And went for the stomp the third time. I think he's trying to break the arm. Yeah, he's trying to break the arm of the Shepherd. And picks him up, and Irish whip into the turnbuckles. Shot to the side of the head. And D on the top rope, and clothesline. And kick between the shoulder blades. And D going for the mounted punches. Elbow strike. Another elbow strike. And the Shepherd's been busted open. Man, Nurse Banshee is definitely going to be earning her paycheck tonight. And gut wrench. Running power slam. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out. Only just. And D screaming, you sure that wasn't free? And stomp on the arm. Another stomp to the arm. Yep, no denying it. He's trying to break the arm of the Shepherd. And try to go for the SCP jackhammer, but Shepherd saw it coming. Trying to go for a clothesline, but D was ducked. And gorilla press slam. Yep, gorilla press spine buster. And picks him up. And Irish whip to the ropes and collided. Shot to the side of the head and looks like it's going to power slam. And mounted punches aiming for that cut. And Dee's really going at this aggressively tonight. Knee strike to the forehead. And the lights just went out. And oh my God, the Shepherd's back up on his feet. And the ref, I think he just scared Seven Shades of shit out of the referee. And guillotine on the top rope. And now Dee measuring up the Shepherd. And yet it looks like he's going to go for the SCP jackhammer. Nails it. And goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. I wouldn't exactly call that a fair fight considering the Shepherd was attacked before the bell. Now we need to take a look at the replays. Production, why the black screen? Seriously, why the black screen? I think someone's going to be fired tonight. Oh, you cannot forget that move. And the high angle Uranagi. Running power slam. I mean, you see how close that was. And the Gorilla Press Spine Buster. And that's what ended the move. The night. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, D71092. Well, that's our show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But like normal, we're going to check to see if there's any injuries. Or just the news feed in general. So now let's see. Okay, the news feed. Yet the only thing here is that the Shepherd and Baron Vars's rivalry has gone a bit more intense. Well, that's our show for tonight. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have yourselves a good one, and be safe in the world, no matter where you happen to be. And see you next week on the Go Home show before CAW Breaking the Bank.